Well, Barrios, do you think he beats Barrios?
Don't matter if he beats Barrios or not. Still Rolly Pacquiao. How many losses does Pacquiao have? Oh, that's another thing, bro. Pacquiao another one that don't give a about losses, and everyone keep tuning in for him, right?
Take chances every time to knock him out. If you ever hurt him, finish him. But meanwhile, just sit back and box and do your thing.
You know, it has to be financial. I mean, any fighter that comes back, especially from retirement, a guy like Manny Pacquiao, it definitely has to do with money.
Boxing Glove the fight. Pacquiao versus Barrios. What's going on? Date: July 2025. Why it's controversial. Manny Pacquiao, age 46, is coming out of retirement after 4 years to fight Mario Barrios, a 29-year-old.
Whereas Pacquiao, at his age, which is sad that he has to fight.
29-year-old current WBC welterweight champion. What makes it even more surprising? It's not just any comeback. Pacquiao is being given a title shot right away, with no tune-up fight.
Which fighters actually won?
Rolly Pacquiao.
Well, Barrios, do you think he beats Barrios?
Don't matter if he beats Barrios or not. Still Rolly Pacquiao. How many losses does Pacquiao have? Oh, that's another thing, bro. Pacquiao another one that don't give a about losses, and everyone keep tuning in for him, right? Bro, all that undefeated, that don't mean shit if you're not fighting nobody. Nobody gives a fuck about you.
Tune-up fight first. What are people saying? Thumbs down sign critics, Mayweather, Tim Bradley, Frank Warren, others. Say this is dangerous and financially motivated, not competitive. Pacquiao is too old, and fighting a younger, active champion risks his health.
Fighter of the decade, 1990s. Passing on the torch to Manny Pacquiao, fighter of the 2000.
Right?
Any advice tonight for him?
Just be smart. Don't get overly aggressive. Try to be smart with your aggression. Take your shots when you can, but don't go out there to just strictly knock him out. Just outbox him like you did last time. And when you get chances, take chances every time to knock him out. If you ever hurt him, finish him. But meanwhile, just sit back and box and do your thing. You have nothing to prove to him.
Any advice for any children and youth on the benefits of sports, not smoking in general? What would you say to them?
No smoking, no drinking, party lightly. Always keep your own mind. That's how I got to where I am now. I always keep my own mind. No smoking, no drinking, no drugs. Stay in your own mind. In your own mind, then you can make your own choices and decisions the proper way. Give yourself the best chance.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Salamat. Thank you.
They believe Pacquiao has nothing left to prove and should protect his legacy, not risk it. They say the WBC is making a bad decision, maybe just for attention or sanctioning fees. Thumbs up sign supporters, Ryan Campbell, some fans, WBC President Mauricio Suleiman. Point to past legends like George Foreman who made successful comebacks at old age. Say Pacquiao still looks surprisingly...
Pacquiao getting back in the ring again for a world title fight.
Well, obviously, you know, it has to be pertaining to any kind of money. You know, it has to be financial. I mean, any fighter that comes back, especially from retirement, a guy like Manny Pacquiao, it definitely has to do with money. One, two. I think Manny Pacquiao, I think his C game is a lot better than anybody, a lot of guys' A game, even with the age. But you have to take into account the last time he stepped foot in that ring, man, against Ugas. You know, he didn't look good. He was outmatched by, you know, a younger fighter. Barrios is no slouch. Barrios is a young fighter, you know, bigger fighter, knows how to, you know, control distance very well. Can punch a little bit. Like, he's no easy task for anybody in the welterweight division. And for Manny to come back after this long and to face a young guy like that is dangerous. And sometimes, you know, these old legends, they got to get beat up several times before they call it quits. You know, that Ugas fight, I don't know if it was enough for Pacquiao. That's why he's coming back. But Barrios, he can he can finish Pacquiao. There's a possibility that he can finish Pacquiao and basically cause him to go back into retirement once again. But again, what they say, the last thing that leaves is the power. If Manny got any of that power still left in him, if he lands that left hand, he can hurt the young gun. So, but that's easier said than done.
Yeah, I actually think he can beat Barrios.
Fast and sharp in training clips. Believe you never count out greatness. Maybe Manny can pull off one more miracle night. The WBC defends the title shot, saying Pacquiao has earned special status due to his legacy. Bar chart boxing experts concerns. Last time Pacquiao fought, 2021, lost to Jordanes Ugas and looked slower. No recent pro fights, he's had only exhibitions, not competitive matches. Health risks, at 46, long layoffs and age make him more likely to get hurt, especially
only 8-division world champion. He'll be inducted into the International Boxing Hall of Fame next month. And then in July, BC, he's going to come out of retirement. Why now?
By the way, between those two dates, I believe he has an election coming up for a Senate position in the Philippines. So we always know that Manny is a busy man. He gets after it. He also dares to be great. And this is wild news. Look, in the boxing underground rumor mill, this had been floating around for a couple months. We just didn't know if it was going to be for real. Was Manny really going to commit to not just coming back after 4 years away, after just one fight in the last 6 years, at age 46, but to come back directly into a title fight against a young, in his prime, active champion, Mario Barrios? It's interesting theater, to say the least. It's a pay-per-view main event, reportedly for July 19th. And we know Manny Pacquiao has always brought big business, but now he's going to bring it in more of the late career George Foreman type of way to etch himself into that record book even further. Can Manny do it? I mean, look, the odds are certainly against him. But there's one thing about certain legends in this game. Think Bernard Hopkins, who fought into a very late age. Some of them, as long as they can physically get themselves into that ring, sometimes they can reproduce magic for one night. So it's a romantic situation. I got cats walking around.
Yep.
People are excited to see the Pac-Man back. You just got to kind of figure out, is this for real? Is he going to be for real? Or are we going to send him into a physical, violent retirement?
12 rounds. Chart with upward trend fighter records. Pacquiao, 62 wins, 39 KOs, large red circle 8 losses, medium black circle 2 draws. Trophy titles in 8 weight divisions, the only boxer in history to do that. Barrios, 29 wins, 18 KOs, large red circle 2 losses, medium black circle 1 draw. Trophy currently WBC welterweight champion. Speech balloon street talk, Rolly Pacquiao. Fighters like Rolando Rolly Romero say Pacquiao's legacy is secure no matter what. They respect that Manny keeps fighting win or lose, and people always tune in. Some even want to fight him next, because of his name and fan base. Fire final thoughts. Legacy versus risk. Many believe Pacquiao has done enough and shouldn't gamble with his health. Comeback drama. Others believe legends like Pacquiao can still surprise everyone. Real question. Is this a real fight, or just nostalgia and money?